Oh no, no, no,
Amber
no,
Phillips,
no, no,
6
no,
years
no,
old,
no.
found at the bottom of a home pool with an unknown downtime. Asystole on the monitor.
Intubated with a cuff 4.5, 20.
This is not nice, yeah, on so many levels. So we've got a cardiac arrest in a pediatric patient, 6 years old. Oh yeah, 6 years old, and that's why I don't watch these kind of things. I don't do pediatrics for a reason. I come across a lot of very unwell, very sick patients, and they're usually of a certain age group and demographic. They're elderly, or they're old, and they've got, or not so old, but they've got, so many comorbid conditions that they're practically dead. And it's easy to make decisions and treat them, and they're probably not going to make it. But the tough ones are the young patients, the relatively young patients, the young adults come in with cardiac arrests due to different things, drug overdoses, etc. And the worst are the kids. So I always dread when they say pediatric emergency. The call comes out, pediatric emergency in the resuscitation area. And you just start praying that it's not something serious, and it's just febrile fits or seizures, or it's just something very mundane. And I always say, oh, that's a good pediatric emergency, I can walk away from it. When they say, okay, critical care is not needed, you guys can go away, peds have got it. But the worst, and I've come across this unfortunately a couple of times, when you have a pediatric cardiac arrest, people think you have a cardiac arrest, do CPR, and magically they're resuscitated. And I think that's the wrong impression. If you look at the numbers, it's a very small number of patients who are actually survive resuscitation. Yeah, there's a couple of really horrible stories I've got about pediatric cardiac arrests, pediatric really sick kids. And I think this is probably going to be one of them. And if the Pitt is realistic, they'll, I don't think this bodes well. But anyway, I'm going to watch it and tell you what's going on and try and break it down. Yeah, so bear with me.
2 gauge left AC, 0.25 epi 3 minutes ago.
1, 2, 3.
Asystole. I think that's what I heard. That's the initial cardiac arrest rhythm. Some of the rhythms that you heard earlier were like ventricular fibrillation, VFib. The rhythm with the worst outcome is usually asystole. It means the heart's not beating, it's got no electrical activity at all. The VFib, there's electrical activity, but it's very disordered. Those are shockable rhythms, usually have better outcomes.
We're going to take over compressions. Any family coming in? Grandma and little sister.
Fast and deep.
Ready? Yeah, go.
She's really cold.
Okay, yeah, get a cord temp.
Good breath sounds bilaterally.
Should we use the Lucas?
No, she's way too small for that.
Yeah, you can't use the Lucas on her. It's going to be manual CPR, guys.
Rectal temp only 85. What do you think, Mel?
She's cold, moderate hypothermia.
We need to get her up to 9.
She's hypothermic. That means she's very, very cold. Either that caused the cardiac arrest, or that might be due to the cardiac arrest.
And if we have any chance of restarting her heart?
250 cc's heated saline. Set up the Arctic Sun, continuous core temp monitoring, and prep another epi 0.25.
Okay, so they're going to set up something called the Arctic Sun. That is a temperature control device, which we use to either cool or to warm patients up. So they're going to use it to warm her up. They're going to probably irrigate her bladder with warm fluids and try and warm her up. But they should have a infrared light on top. I don't know why they don't have that in pediatric. We have in our emergency department, we have a separate pediatric emergency or resuscitation bay, and it's got all this stuff. Plus, it's got a big sort of infrared lamp, and that's really hot. We use it to warm patients up.
Yep. Grandma coming in. You sit right by the bedside. Ready to switch?
Go.
Here you go, ma'am. You can hold her hand. She wasn't breathing, so the medics put a tube in her throat.
She's so cold.
We're warming her up. That way she'll have a better chance to respond to the medicines.
They moved a bench next to the pool fence so they could go over. Because their soccer ball went in the water. Amber couldn't make it out the deep end. The gate was locked. I was vacuuming. I didn't hear them.
Oh, this is such a nightmare. Such a nightmare scenario. And I feel so bad for the grandma. I mean, we leave our kids with babysitters. I got kids of my own, and this is something that we dread. And I'm not speaking as a doctor. I'm speaking as a parent. No matter how careful you are, accidents like this always happen. That can happen. So swimming pools, yeah, you got to be so extra careful. Make sure you got netting on. Make sure there's enough barriers. And kids can be ingenious. Yeah, that's one reason I don't have a pool at our place. It's awful when something like this happens. It's a different situation. Like when you have a child who's got lots of sort of congenital problems, they come, with the cerebral palsy or whatever, and then they end up becoming very, very sick, and they end up being, maybe passing away. That's slightly different. It's not great. It's not nice still, but when you have a very, healthy young child like this come in and has had a catastrophic accident, and it's very, very disturbing. But anyway, we'll keep watching.
Robbie, here at the T1.
Oh no!
This is Dr. Robbie.
Where's Amber? Is she okay?
What have you heard?
She got pulled from the pool.
She wasn't breathing, so we're doing that for her now, and we're trying to get her heart started again.
Wait, her heart stopped?
I have to be with her.
Yeah, it's quite a shock. Yeah, there's no good way to break that news, because it's a fluid situation. You might as well just be upfront with the parents.
Of course. There are a lot of people in here right now trying to help her.
We understand.
Amber. Oh my God, Amber. I love you. I love you so much. I am so sorry. Where's Bella?
She's with our social worker.
Oh, I should be with her.
I'll go with you, Mom. I'll be right back.
Okay, come on, she's down the hall a bit. Hang on, we got it.
Oh.
It's awful.
Rhythm check, hold compressions. Asystole. Resume
Asystole.
compressions.
3 minutes.
That's not
since the last
good.
epi.
Push another.
Did you shock the heart?
No.
Why didn't you shock the heart? We've got to save her. You got to shock the heart.
Rhythm right now is flatline, and that's not treatable with a shock. We're trying to get the rhythm to change to something you can shock by warming her up.
Okay, so we got to warm up. We got to get some more blankets in here or
We're
something.
giving her warm IV fluids, and you can feel these blue pads. They have warm water running through.
So that's the Arctic sun. That's going to circulate water, warm water in this case. So in a situation where you have hypothermia, there's certain situations where you would continue giving CPR sort of for a prolonged time. And one of those situations is if the patient is very cold or hypothermic. So it'll take time to sort of get the temperature up to a level where we can, again, restart the heart, just like Robbie's saying.
Rhythm like a hot tub.
Are you sure you're doing everything?
Yes, we are.
Amber, honey, I'm here. It's gonna be okay, I promise you. Everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah, nobody's going to take this well. I think they see what's happened and what's going to happen.
Is that good?
It's up from 85 on her arrival, so we're headed in the right direction.
You hear that, Amber?
Don't say that.
You're getting better.
It's false hope.
I need to step out for a second. You're in good hands. Come find me when it's over 90.
Asystole.
Resuming compressions. Got the potassium level back, 12.2.
No. So they've got, I think they've checked her potassium is 12.2. That's her serum potassium, or the level of potassium in her blood that's outside the cells. 12.2 is shocking. You're not going to survive that. There's no way. It's normally it's around 4.5. That's where it is. So it's 12.2. Yeah, man. I think it's futile. I've probably waited for a blood gas as well. I'm pretty sure her lactic acid is sky high. What's what we call any sort of investigation like that comes back, test comes back, and it's like this is incompatible with life. That's what we say, to be polite. Yes.
No one has ever survived a cardiac arrest with a potassium over 11. There is absolutely no chance of recovery. I am so sorry. Amber has died.
No. It's not happening. No.
Oh, thank you. That's enough. I think I can watch that.
Oh, sweet. Sorry.
Okay, that's it. We're done.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that's one of the most difficult parts of the job, to be fair. It's having to deal with kids who are in a bad way. Yeah, there's no two ways about it. That's awful for the parents, for the staff as well. So they'll probably have a hot debrief after that, just to make sure everybody's okay. I don't know. That's what we do. But yeah, that was not a pleasant episode to watch. Nothing very technical there. But anyway. I'll try and get through the rest of this episode at some other time. Sorry, I'm tired. I'm after work and it's late, and that's probably not what I wanted to see. But anyway, if there's anything that you'd like me to clarify on, just let me know in the comments below, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Stay healthy, stay safe, and take care. Good night.